Y'all, hold on to your seats because what just went down is absolute chaos. Imagine finding out a secret your whole life has been built around is a complete lie, and it all happens on camera. Today, Riley Burruss, yes, Riley herself, confronted her real father in front of the world. And the reaction? Pure, unfiltered drama. And guess who broke down in the middle of it all? Kandi. Sources close to the family say this confrontation was explosive, with Riley demanding answers and emotions hitting a boiling point. Tears, screams, accusations flying. Everyone was stunned. The kind of raw, emotional chaos that makes you question what is truth and who can you trust. Social media literally erupted within seconds, with fans calling it the most shocking revelation of the year. Clips are already going viral, and everyone is asking the same thing. How did it come to this? And the thing nobody saw coming? The moment Riley dropped the bombshell, everything changed. Loyalty shattered. Family secrets were exposed. And the fallout? It's only beginning. By the end of this video, you're going to see a side of Riley, Kandi, and the Burruss family you've never seen before. Buckle up. This is the confrontation that will leave the internet talking for weeks. Before we even get to the courthouse chaos, you need to understand the history that's been simmering behind the scenes, the kind of family tension that feels like it's about to blow at any moment. Riley Burruss, the daughter in the middle of this storm, has always been caught between loyalty, love, and secrets too heavy for anyone her age. Fans have watched Kandi Burruss navigate decades of public scrutiny, triumphs, and controversies. But what nobody realized is that there were hidden family truths lurking beneath the surface, waiting for the perfect storm. According to insiders, Riley had always suspected something wasn't right. Whispers about her real father, strange inconsistencies in stories she was told growing up, and the subtle tension between her mother Kandi and certain family members were there all along. But no one imagined the earth-shattering revelation that would eventually erupt on camera. Sources claim that Riley spent years quietly questioning her past, piecing together moments that didn't add up, while Kandi fought to maintain a balance between protecting her daughter and keeping family secrets buried. And then there's the other player in this volatile mix, Riley's real father, allegedly Coleman Domingo. While relatively unknown to the general public, insider reports paint him as a figure shrouded in mystery, someone who had sporadic contact and whose involvement in Riley's life has long been a topic of heated debate behind closed doors. The tension between past obligations and present emotions was a powder keg waiting for a single spark. The drama didn't start yesterday. There's a long history of divided loyalties, miscommunication, and small betrayals, each one adding another layer of tension. Family gatherings reportedly turned into subtle battlefields of emotion, where glances, whispers, and carefully chosen words spoke louder than any conversation. And as social media grew, so did the stakes. Every smile, every slight, every misstep was scrutinized online by millions of fans, creating the perfect pressure cooker for disaster. Sources claim that Kandi herself had been walking a tightrope, trying to protect Riley from the truth while also facing her own personal battles, relationships, business pressures, and the weight of being a public figure constantly in the spotlight. And yet, insiders hint that some family members felt Kandi was holding back the truth for too long, and that secrecy was starting to breed resentment, suspicion, and frustration. The moment of reckoning, according to leaked reports, had been building for months, a slow burn fueled by hidden messages, private confrontations, and subtle social media hints. Riley reportedly discovered snippets of conversations, texts, and private information that hinted at the truths that were carefully guarded by adults around her. Fans following Riley's social media over the past months have noticed subtle hints, cryptic posts, and sudden emotional outbursts that, at the time, seemed minor, but now appear to have been the prelude to this explosive confrontation. Leaked insider accounts say Riley approached her mother Kandi privately, desperate for answers. The tension was so palpable that even those nearby could reportedly feel the emotional electricity in the room. Every question Riley asked was met with hesitation, every glance carried weight, and every response seemed calculated to protect secrets while preparing for the eventual storm. Those close to the family claim that Riley, feeling cornered yet determined, knew that the truth could no longer be postponed and that the time for confrontation was imminent. Meanwhile, the world outside the Burruss household was completely unaware of the volcanic tension brewing behind closed doors. Social media followers saw nothing but the public-facing smiles, glamorous appearances, and normal family posts, but the reality, according to insiders, was a family on the edge of emotional collapse, where every unspoken word and hidden truth could trigger a chain reaction. And then came the leak that changed everything. A DNA report, allegedly uncovered by a trusted insider, confirmed what Riley had long feared. The man she had always believed to be her father was not, and Coleman Domingo was, in fact, her biological father. The revelation reportedly sent shockwaves through the family. Kandi, confronted with the undeniable truth and Riley's growing awareness, faced a decision that would alter the course of everyone's lives. Do you protect Riley from the chaos, or do you let the world, and her, see the full truth? Insiders say that Riley, armed with the truth and burning for answers, decided she could no longer stay silent. The stage was set for a confrontation that would not just be emotional but viral in scale, with cameras rolling, social media reacting in real time, and millions of viewers around the world waiting for the storm to break. The emotional stakes couldn't be higher. Betrayal, heartbreak, and shocking truths were all coming to a head. By the time the cameras started rolling, Riley's determination was crystal clear. Kandi was caught in a whirlwind of parental instinct, fear, and heartbreak. And Coleman Domingo, allegedly unaware of the full magnitude of the situation, faced an emotional reckoning that would be captured live for the world to witness. What happened next would make headlines, dominate social media, and leave fans questioning loyalty, trust, and the meaning of family. The tension was so thick, insiders say, that even seasoned producers and crew members reportedly gasped at what was about to unfold. Every glance, every hesitation, every whisper was a ticking time bomb. And as Riley stepped toward the confrontation, no one, least of all the audience, was prepared for the emotional explosion that was about to hit. The moment had arrived. The courthouse steps were buzzing, cameras rolling, microphones pointed, and fans already sensing that something historic was about to go down. Riley Burruss stepped forward, eyes blazing with determination, every step echoing the years of questions, doubts, and suppressed emotions. The crowd hushed as she faced the man who had held the secret of her existence for so long, Coleman Domingo. Rumors had swirled for weeks. Insider sources leaked whispers of private conversations, mysterious phone calls, and cryptic social media posts hinting at Riley's discovery. But nothing could prepare anyone for the explosive reality that played out live. As Riley's voice trembled, a mix of anger and heartbreak, she finally asked the question that had been burning inside her for years. Why didn't you ever tell me the truth? Why did you let me grow up in a lie? Coleman, caught off guard, stumbled over his words. The tension was so thick you could cut it with a knife. Kandi, standing beside Riley, began to tremble, her usually composed demeanor shattered. Tears streamed down her face as the weight of years of secrecy collided with the raw immediacy of the confrontation. She whispered, "Riley, I just wanted to protect you." But the words barely landed over the gasps, cries, and murmurs of the onlookers. According to sources who were allegedly on site, Riley had come prepared. She held in her hand printed documents, screenshots of conversations, and the long-hidden DNA report. The crowd leaned in as she slammed the evidence on a nearby table, pointing directly at Coleman. "Here's the truth you tried to hide. You owe me answers, and the world is watching." The scene quickly spiraled into chaos. Coleman raised his hands defensively, mumbling explanations that were drowned out by Riley's escalating fury. Kandi's sobs grew louder, punctuated by gasps and exclamations of disbelief. Every camera angle captured a different dimension of the drama, Riley shaking with rage, Kandi clutching her chest, and Coleman visibly panicking. Social media, which had already been buzzing with rumors, erupted instantly. Twitter threads exploded with hashtags like #Riley vs. Coleman and #Kandi breaks down, while Instagram clips circulated within minutes, each one dissected frame by fans worldwide. Insider leaks claimed that Riley even read aloud private messages from Coleman, exposing years of hidden communication and dodged accountability. One alleged text read, "I didn't think the timing was right," and Riley's fiery response reportedly made the audience gasp. "The timing was always right for me, for my life, for my truth." But the first twist hit like a lightning bolt. Just as Riley seemed to gain the upper hand, an anonymous source handed her a new piece of information mid-confrontation. Her hands shook as she unfolded the note, her eyes widening in disbelief. The crowd gasped audibly. The revelation? Coleman allegedly wasn't just hiding the truth from Riley. He had actively been covering up financial and personal ties that affected her entire upbringing. The betrayal ran deeper than anyone imagined. Kandi's breakdown intensified. She fell to her knees, burying her face in her hands, her sobs echoing across the courthouse steps. Witnesses claimed the sound was haunting, raw, and impossible to ignore. Meanwhile, Riley stood tall but visibly shaken, her voice quivering as she shouted, "I trusted you. I grew up believing lies, and now the world knows. How could you?" The cameras didn't miss a single moment. Every tear, every tremor, every sharp glare was captured, edited, and immediately shared across social media. Clips from this confrontation reportedly trended worldwide within minutes, with fans and commentators debating morality, loyalty, and accountability. One viral tweet read, "This is the most intense family drama we've ever seen live. Riley is a queen for demanding the truth." And just when the tension seemed to reach its peak, the first twist dropped a bombshell. A previously unknown family member allegedly stepped forward, claiming there were even deeper secrets about Riley's parentage and family finances, a revelation that made the confrontation even more combustible. Riley's eyes widened, Kandi's sobs turned to screams of disbelief, and Coleman froze, unsure of how to respond. The chaos didn't stop there. The courthouse steps became a stage for raw, unfiltered emotion, with every participant acting in a way that seemed both human and larger than life. Security reportedly struggled to maintain order as Riley and Coleman's verbal battle escalated, while Kandi's emotional collapse created a scene that fans described as heartbreaking yet mesmerizing. By the end of this jaw-dropping confrontation, the audience was left gasping, phones out, social media exploding, and every single viewer asking the same burning question: what will happen next? How far will Riley go? What else is being kept from the public? This wasn't just a family argument. It was a viral, scandalous spectacle, a live drama that blended heartbreak, betrayal, and shocking revelations. And just when everyone thought it couldn't get more intense, the story was far from over. Just when everyone thought the confrontation had reached its peak, the drama escalated. Social media erupted like never before, turning Riley and Coleman's courthouse showdown into a global spectacle. Within minutes, clips of Riley demanding answers and Kandi breaking down were everywhere, dissected by millions of fans, influencers, and celebrity gossip accounts. Twitter threads exploded with hashtags like #TruthRevealed, #Riley vs. Coleman, and #KandiBreaksDown, while Instagram Reels replayed every tear, every glare, every trembling hand. And then came the first shocking revelation. An anonymous insider leaked a private audio message from Coleman, claiming he had been pressured by another family member to keep the truth from Riley, a revelation that no one saw coming. Fans went wild. Could Riley trust anyone in her own family? The betrayal wasn't just personal, it was systemic, hidden for years, and now fully exposed. The emotional stakes skyrocketed. Riley, fueled by anger and heartbreak, confronted Coleman again, this time shaking as she shouted, "You lied to me my entire life, and everyone else knew." Meanwhile, Kandi, still collapsing in grief, was now being filmed and streamed across countless platforms. Fans were split, some praising her for protecting Riley, others condemning her for staying silent too long. Insider reports claimed that private DMs from Kandi to Riley surfaced online, showing attempts to calm the situation while secretly wrestling with guilt and fear. The public debate ignited. Who is really at fault? Kandi for protecting? Coleman for lying? Or the family for hiding the truth? The escalation didn't stop there. According to sources, Riley's shocking discovery about Coleman led to a second, even bigger revelation. Financial documents, allegedly hidden for years, showed that Coleman had been involved in decisions affecting Riley's life without her knowledge. Decisions tied to inheritance, schooling, and even public appearances. Fans immediately started speculating. Was Riley's entire life manipulated by those who were supposed to love her most? Celebrity reactions added fuel to the fire. A leaked text from a popular reality star read, "This is insane. Riley deserves answers, and the world is watching every second of this chaos." Another influencer allegedly posted a video dissecting every movement of Riley and Kandi, calling it the most emotional and gut-wrenching family confrontation ever captured live. And just as the tension reached a fever pitch, insiders dropped the most shocking twist yet. Riley allegedly uncovered evidence that Coleman's silence wasn't just personal, it could have legal implications. Leaks suggested possible cover-ups, financial discrepancies, and hidden communications that could change everything Riley thought she knew about her family. By the end of this explosive escalation, the courthouse steps weren't just a stage, they were a symbol of shattered trust, viral chaos, and emotional devastation. Every social media post, every viral clip, and every whispered rumor added layers of suspense. The world was hooked, waiting for the next revelation. And one thing was clear, this story was far from over. The moment Riley's confrontation with Coleman hit the internet, the world exploded. Social media was on fire, millions of posts, tweets, and reels dissecting every moment of her emotional showdown. Fans flooded Twitter with hashtag Riley vs. Coleman, hashtag Kandi breaks down, and hashtag family secrets exposed, trending worldwide in less than an hour. Influencers uploaded frame-by-frame analyses of Riley's tear-streaked face, Kandi's trembling hands, and Coleman's awkward attempts to explain himself, turning the story into a viral spectacle of epic proportions. Industry insiders reportedly weighed in, claiming the drama could redefine reality TV scandals forever. Gossip blogs exploded with headlines. Riley Burruss faces her real father. The shocking truth rocks the internet, and Kandi breaks down live. The family feud everyone is talking about. According to a leaked insider email, producers were scrambling to secure exclusive interviews, knowing that this footage could dominate ratings for months. Fans didn't hold back. One viral tweet read, "I can't believe Riley finally confronted him. This is the most intense reality TV moment ever." Another Instagram reel titled, "Kandi's Emotional Collapse Explained," received millions of views within minutes, with users debating her loyalty, her heartbreak, and whether she should have exposed the truth sooner. Some fans sided with Riley, praising her bravery and insistence on answers. Others criticized Coleman for decades of secrecy, demanding accountability for his hidden life and alleged cover-ups. Even celebrities weighed in. A popular reality star allegedly posted, "Watching Riley confront her father broke me. The strength, the heartbreak, the betrayal unreal." Another influencer tweeted, "This is bigger than any show right now." Families everywhere are going to relate, except, unfortunately, not everyone has cameras recording their pain. Insider gossip claimed that late-night talk shows were preparing segments dissecting every twist and turn of the confrontation. And then came the next layer of controversy. A leaked social media poll showed that a shocking majority of fans blamed Coleman for hiding the truth, while a smaller but vocal segment blamed Kandi for staying silent too long. The comment section of viral posts became a battleground. People argued over morality, loyalty, and the emotional trauma inflicted on Riley, with heated debates spilling over into YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook, fueling an endless loop of speculation and outrage. The drama had officially transcended the courthouse. Riley's courage, Kandi's heartbreak, and Coleman's faltering explanations had created a global conversation about family secrets, betrayal, and public accountability. Every post, every thread, every news segment added fuel to the fire, leaving viewers glued to updates, hungry for the next revelation. And one thing was clear, the story was far from over. The internet, the industry, and the public were waiting for the next bombshell, and they weren't going anywhere. Just when it seemed like the story couldn't get any more explosive, the ultimate bombshell dropped. Sources claim that Riley, in the heat of confronting Coleman, stumbled upon an old, hidden message that completely flips the narrative. Allegedly, Coleman had been secretly communicating with a mysterious figure, someone with direct access to family records and private conversations, all pointing to a truth even Riley wasn't prepared for. Fans online immediately went into meltdown mode. Comments flooded in. Wait, she just found something else. This can't be real. The shocking twist? The message reportedly suggests that Coleman may not actually be Riley's biological father after all. Yes, you read that correctly. The entire confrontation, the heartbreak, the tears, Kandi breaking down, it may have been based on a lie within a lie. Insider sources claim that this revelation has now thrown Riley into a whirlwind of confusion and fury. Social media erupted instantly. Clips of Riley realizing the shocking news went viral, with hashtags like #DNAChaos and #FamilyBetrayal trending within minutes. Meanwhile, Kandi, still visibly shaken from earlier events, faced the cameras once again. Sources say she broke down completely when confronted with this new information, leaving fans stunned by her raw, unfiltered reaction. Insider reports also claim that Riley sent an urgent message to a close friend, saying, "I don't even know who to trust anymore. Everything I believed, everything I fought for, might be a lie." The fallout didn't stop there. According to leaked posts from celebrity gossip pages, industry insiders and reality TV producers are now scrambling, trying to verify this latest twist, knowing that if true, it could completely redefine Riley's public image and the family saga. Fans are debating nonstop. Was Coleman ever honest? Did Kandi hide more than we know? Who else in the family could be involved in this massive cover-up? And here's where the cliffhanger hits hardest. Reports suggest Riley has now decided to confront the mysterious figure directly, someone who could hold the final piece of the puzzle. Social media speculation is off the charts. Everyone is asking, will Riley uncover the ultimate truth? Will the family implode even further? And what shocking secrets are still buried? The story has officially spiraled into a full-blown emotional, viral, global spectacle. Every social media post, every leaked clip, every emotional breakdown adds fuel to a fire that shows no sign of stopping. And the audience? Completely hooked, desperate for the next revelation. One thing is certain, this is far from over. Riley's journey to uncover the truth has just begun, and the twists keep coming faster than anyone could have imagined. The next chapter will redefine everything we think we know about this family, and you won't want to miss a single second of it.